gentlemen, welcome to Tae Kwon Do training. I'll be your instructor for today's show, Bob Lemire. And before we begin, I'd like to say how proud I am that this is the very first show at the new DATV studio. This is the very first show that is in production. I'm pretty proud of that. And I'd like to thank Gary Muse and all his staff, boys, for making sure this happens. If you have a chance, come down to the studio, and I think they'll give you a little tour or not. And I think you'll be pretty impressed with this beautiful new studio. We have a little more room so I can bring more guests in and we can move back and forth and, front and back at will now. I can show you some different types. Today what I'd like to show you is some pretty basic, but then I'm going to move right into some advanced technique, some hand blocks and attacks, and followed up by a kick. Right? So as we usually do, I'm going to start off very slow. We've already stretched, hopefully 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Get our bodies all stretched, all warmed up, and then you get right into your workout. What you want to do is make sure that you're nice and relaxed and you feel comfortable, nice and warm. All right? And what we're going to do is get into our fighting stance. Right? So remember when we get into our fighting stance, and I say it every show, it's like walking and you step right into that stance. You're right there. Right? You're walking, you step right into the stance. Right? Everything's nice and loose. What we're going to do is I'm going to start off with some basic blocks and a punch. All right? So we've done this before. All right? So if you follow the show, this is familiar, but I'm going to add different combinations. So from here, what we are is in a fighting stance, hands up, always close to our face. All right? We're just doing a palm block. Remember, palm block, it just comes straight down. All right? Nice, tight hand. All right? That's very easy block, and it can block any kind of punch coming in, even some high kick. All right? And you're almost just tapping. You can slap high, but you don't have to. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a palm block, then a palm block again. All right? So from here, palm block. Okay? So here, someone throws a punch, palm. Now after the palm block, and notice I'm not going too far down, unless there was a low kick. Then I come down this way. Right? But I'm coming in, trying to hit my either the punch or the kick with my palm of my hand and be direct. Right? So say I'm in a right fighting stance here. Right? So I come in and I have a palm block, my left, palm right. Then I come in with a back. All right? So they've thrown two punches, you block both, then you're snapping in with a back. All right? So you get a palm block. Right? Palm block. Remember, like this, right? Nice and relaxed. Right? Okay, so 1, 2. Right? Once you get here, make your fist. Then come in with the back. Right? So you're here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How easy that is. That's easy. Nice and relaxed. People are coming in. They're coming in. They're going to throw some punches. 1, 2, 3. Now, when I throw that back fist, watch how I'm going to skip forward. All right? So I'm 1, 2, and then I'm giving myself a little more distance. Because maybe after I block, kind of back up a little. Or you can have the 1, 2 and just stay right there. I like to advance. All right? So that's pretty easy. I mean, doesn't take much to practice. You're here. You're already here. Coming for your face or your midsection. Right? They come in with left. They come in with right. Right? You've blocked both. After you block the right, the hand went down. You come up with a back fist, and your back fist comes in and snaps out. Nice tight fist. You're hitting with your middle finger and your index finger. Those knuckles. We can do the left fighting stance. Back fist. 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a front round kick. So you've come in, block. You've blocked. After the block, even if you came in with a fake, how about if you fake, all of a sudden the hands come up, you come in with a front round kick. All right? After you do these techniques, all right, so after you do any techniques, stay in a fighting stance. So after you've blocked, back fist, front round kick, you're coming down into another fighting stance. Always keep it down. If not, someone else that knows the martial arts is going to pick it up quick that you were off balance after you made a move. So what they're thinking is, whatever he does after he's done his move, you're off balance. And they're going to take advantage. You have to stay in balance. You could have the greatest kicks in the world. If after you throw that kick, you're off balance, it's for nothing. Okay, so right here. And you look in the mirror and your hands are up and boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 5, stop. Right? There's different variations that I can do from my fighting. 1, 2, then take a hop. Then come back kick or reverse round kick. Get used to the floor here, the studio, where I can go and where I can't. As I say, I got a lot of pretty nice. All right, so that's pretty easy, right? You can go 1, 2, 3, punch. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Block, punch. Block, knife hand, out of forearm. Right? Out of forearm this way. Knife hand out. 1, 2, 3. Right? See how you could just add combinations, get some speed. Someone's coming in, they want to fight. Hopefully they know what they're doing. They're coming in, you just wait. Just block. The minute that punch comes in, right? 1, 2, right? What you do is you go in the mirror. Right? 1, 2. Now, notice as I do these blocks, any block I do, right? So if I have a block, notice this hand's ready. Notice this hand's ready. Then if I throw a punch, notice this hand's ready. I don't ever let my hands drop. I never let my hands drop. They're always up here, ready to do something. Same with your feet. Stand. If you're in a good stance, you're ready to throw a kick at all times. Combinations, just keep going. You never have to stop. All right, so someone's coming in. What? You pick up speed. You did a knife hand block. Or even a high section. How's that? Knife hand, high section. Palm block, side. See how I can make up combinations? Somebody coming here, coming this way, coming that way. Doesn't matter. You practice these combinations and your hands are already up. Right? With a palm block, knife hand block, out of forearm block, high section block. It's fun to do in the mirror. And what's fun is once you start, you're slow, right? Slow. Slow. Take your time. You'll be surprised. I'm telling you, not many classes, not weeks, days, how fast you're going to start picking up speed, because your body's going to get used to it. Right? And as I say, what we can do is throw a kick. So we did those couple of techniques, and it's coming in my mind right now. My preparation for the show is a theme, and I just go what I think is important. They're going to see a lot of technique coming at you, and you watch it a couple times, saying, "Wow, I never saw that block," or whatever, and you can gain more experience. Here, someone coming in, going to grab me, right? Out of forearm block, double out of forearm block, right? Wedging block, and every style, even in Tae Kwon Do, other schools call different blocks different names. They're the same block. Whether they say a wedging block, whether they say double out of forearm block, it doesn't matter. It's the same move. Here, you come up. Someone's coming in. They haven't gotten you yet. Block. So, block. They throw a punch. Here. Okay. Coming in. Nice and easy, slow. Then come down. See how I try to get a flow? Where my hand will be makes another easy move. Once you do that, start picking up speed. And you start getting experience on how to make another easy move. Because they're trying to hit you in the head, maybe, or the chest. They're coming in wild. Even if they're a good boxer, and throw some blocks they might not be used to. But somebody's coming in this way. You block. Come up, block. See how I stop here? I don't block like that. Or I don't block and stop here. I block enough so that I could just cover my face. Or I covered them coming over my shoulder. Okay? Boom. And I come down here. I come here. You see how I can just make things up? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of an inner forearm block to the outside. Wherever my hands are, right? Wherever my hands, I can just make another move and whenever you throw a block, make sure your other hands are up. I see a lot of with higher rank even, and it bothers me. They'll go block, they drop their hand. And a lot of times, even in competition, people want to fight like this, as I always say. And that's fine. When you're practicing, and great champions fight like, why not just do this? This doesn't take much, because this is going to save you sooner or later. There's always a faster gun, right? Always a faster Tae Kwon Do is going to, or martial arts is going to kick faster than you. Your hands are here. At least you got a chance to block. They're down here and they're that fast. Now, we're a big shot. You see it a lot in sports, boxing, whatever. Guy's a real big shot, Google's guy's a big shot, and all of a sudden he's the big guy, and all of a sudden, bang, he's on the ground. No, the other guy was the big shot. So, keep your hands. That's right. So, yeah. Wow, punch, wow. It's pretty easy, right? This is double outer form, double inner form. All right? So this comes this way, this goes this way. And as I'm talking to you, I might do them different all the time. They're both kind of the same. One opens this way, one kind of opens this way. Oh, one snap. You practice that in the mirror. Just whatever flows, whatever goes. And I can keep going. Hop. After I hopped in, you're going to watch my feet. Right? You step in a stance where you keep good balance. Okay? Don't want to ever step in a stance wide out. You want to keep balance. So keep those feet in close. Always. You're not only fighting your opponent, you're fighting gravity. We're fighting gravity all day. You don't realize. Gravity is good, keeping us down on the earth. We can learn how to be straight. But when you start doing different techniques or different sports or anything, when you're off balance, gravity wants to rip you down to the ground. So you have to learn how to keep that down. And remember, when you're at work or at school, when you're walking, you're in a fighting stance. I always think, this is my fighting stance. Someone comes up to me, stay in this stance. Right? Not this, right here. Right? This is a good stance. Back stance. When you're in a back stance like this, see my back foot? My back foot just way off to the side here. Back. And I'm still shoulder width apart. Still forward stance. Fighting. Forward stance long, fighting stance much shorter. And a lot of these stances, especially like a forward stance like this, it's you choose for balance, learning balance, learning how to punch different type of stance. Fighting stance is probably the best. A lot of people, and I fought back stance many, many years, and I thought that was the best until I finally had to train myself to go into a fighting stance because they evolved, especially with the Olympics that we had when it was starting. All right, so coming in. 1, 2, straight back. Right? 1, 2, straight back. 1, 2, straight back. That's a back. 1, 2, 3, front snap. 1, 2, 3, front snap kick. Right? Easy. Right? Front round kick. 1, 2, 3, front round. Keep it a midsection. Trying to keep midsection to make it easy for you. Go high, go low. If you want. Try to make it so that everyone can train with me. Not get nervous that they can't get that high kick. This section's fine. You kick someone here. Again, especially with sneakers, shoes on. Like taking a bat and hitting them here. You hit the floating ribs, you'll break them. Hit the front ribs good enough, you're gonna break some ribs. Hit the stomach. Unless they got abs of steel, real steel, you're gonna hurt. You start hitting bone with shoes or sneakers. Even the arm, knees, you're gonna cause a lot of damage. You're gonna fall. So much power in your kick. block, block. Either way. 1, 2, punch, snap. 1, 2, punch, front round. And I can actually 1, 2, punch, front round kick, spin, back kick. You know what I'm saying? You can add, keep adding any kick you want. Trying to keep it fairly easy for today. The week. Right. So try to remember, go slow. Think of any combination in the mirror or with a friend that you want to do. Say, all right, I want to do a double high section block. Someone's coming in with a pole, but you want to make sure that you're blocked. Then I want to do a pound block. 1, 2. So you go in the mirror, you start that. Practice that. If you practice that 10 times, what a good workout. Getting a phenomenal workout. Learning how to do that block. Do this. You don't want to go really high. You want to be right above your head. Right? You want to be right above your head. Like, right? Palm block. You're already up here. Then they're going to throw, even if they even throw a kick, we're going to do a palm block here. You do arc hand. You do spare finger. You do punch. Okay? Yeah. By different things. And you take that combination. The combination, single technique is the key to martial art. You practice the single technique, one snap, side thrust, back, fist block. Practice crazy, you just keep doing it. Then you add one combination. You add another. When you get the combination, what that does to your body, that takes your whole mind with your body and learns how to put it together. Start putting things together. Right? Start getting a feel of moving. All right, and blocking. If you did a whole lot of different blocks, kept practicing them, once battle comes in, your hand's going to be ready. You're going to see the punch or something, kind of stick come in. You're going to be right there. You're already here. So remember, dance has to be relaxed and balanced. Hands got to be up here. Body has to be loose. This is how you fight. Hard to fight stiff. Like, you can't do it. You have to be relaxed. You got to be able to move back. You got to be able to move forward. Okay? These combinations, okay, have knife hand block, the outer forearm block, high section block, your palm block, your low section block, right? Inner palm block, outer knife, inner forearm to the outside. I just keep going. Those are just your blocks. Some of your blocks. See how I now do the hip jog as I start getting. Just practice. Try to get that hip going as you start advancing. That's when you can pick up speed and power with the hip. Now I know you're watching, going, boy, you think it's so easy. It's not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. Every day, maybe 15, 20 minutes, half hour every day in the mirror. You don't even need another person. Practice. You're going to find your body starting to move. You're going to be sore. You got to kind of watch. This section is going to be tighter. Everything's going to be getting tighter because you're moving all your body, especially when you start throwing kicks. Right? Just your stretching before is almost a yoga type of thing. We'll do a whole show on stretching. I've done it many a time in the back. Just stretching for 20 minutes is sort of yoga, Tai Chi. I don't want to say it is, it's not. But it's that thought, that mentality. You do all your stretch, when you're coming down, you stretch, doing all that type of stretch, right? That's the workout itself. That's starting your workout, but it's the workout in itself. Right? Getting all your muscles all tight, nice and strong. So when you start your workout, nice and warm, there's your workout. Now you're really getting into it, and you can work your feet. It doesn't take long. The body starts to happen. First week, second week, soreness. I've been sore for the last 50. Martial arts. I've been sore, but it's a good sore. It's like, I worked out good yesterday, and if all of a sudden I walk around for a week or so without any type of tightness or soreness, I'm like, all right, I better step it up. I got to step up quick. go on your whole life. You're going to have aches, pains. You're going to have injuries. Try to work around the injury. Right? Tae Kwon Do, if I hurt this leg, right? And I've had hurt this leg many a time. Right? I'll still do some training. I'll wrap that leg up. I'll do some training. I won't use that leg. I'll use that leg just to balance. I won't kick with it. If you have an injury, all right, and it's kind of serious injury, don't push it. Let it heal. But we have our hands, our arms, our hands. We have the other leg. You have 3 more weapons. I'm just going to say this. We have 4. We have more than that. We have 3 weapons we can train with. Let one relax. Try to think of that when you do get injured. Oh, I got to stop. I got to stop for 2 weeks. I got to stop for a month. Stop. Practice other things. Keep going. And you'll be happy. You'll keep your muscle tone up. You'll keep everything moving, the blood going. You're going to feel more energy. And when it's time to go back, you ease into getting that leg back into shape. Watch how quick you get it. All right, so let's recap. What is half hour goes by fast. 1, 2, 1. Do that. Here. Hands could be open, hands could be closed. Moving around. Someone's coming in. They come in. Want to keep throwing punches. All I'm doing is redirect. When my hand hits, I'm going to redirect. Most of the time when I can redirect it, I can go right over. That hand's going to drop. I'm going straight up. All right? So try to remember that. These are beautiful blocks. I blocked many years ago for a couple of years as I was training for tournaments. That was beautiful block and block. They come in with a jab. You just tap. You tap it and you go over. Hope they don't go over you. A good boxer knows how to counter your counter. Believe me, that's the way it is with training hard. So always remember that you're fighting someone with the same experience. You really got to move. You got to make sure that you're in shape. You got to make sure that, especially if you can see what their moves are. If you're ever going to fight tournaments, you're going to fight, or you're good to see what the other person knows, what they like. You stay away. You know, the Patriots are going to play New York. Belichick is watching. He's watching over and over films of New York. Who's their weak guy? Who's their strong guy? He gets ready for that. That's why they win. All right? So try to remember that. If you're ever going to fight in tournaments, try to get hold of some way you can see how your opponent fights. Especially at the high level. I know they always do. The low level, they don't. All right, so keep your hands nice and relaxed. And you know, when you do a step in, all right? Watch my footwork. When you do a step in, all right, you're hopping, all right, with a back. Right? You hop, and then you can turn. You can move right in, right? Right? You can hop with a back fist, turn, come in, front round kick. You always want to keep your body straight. And again, I used to fight this way many years ago. Now, I thought that, that's what a lot of people did, and say, whoa, I can get away. But boy, look at how bad a back dance trying to weasel away that way. You're way off balance. Instead of being here, moving back and forth with your body as straight as especially if you do a lot of these work, you're working out for half hour or an hour, whatever. Make sure you're down. A lot of people say, I'm all done, and they walk away. You still want to stretch because your body, you want to stretch and cool your body down. Body's a little ordeal trying to keep you going. If you don't, things tighten up really quick. You don't want your muscles to go right outside from a hard workout and tighten up. That's how you get hurt, because they tighten. Slowly cool down, keep stretching for maybe 5-10 minutes. Right, let your heart rate go back down, and that's how you usually cool down from hard work. as I say, especially in the winter time. Summer, when it's warmer, muscles stay a little warm. Winter, you work out hard at school. I've seen some people stop working out and just stick their coat on and they're all done. Well, that's fine. You know, you're going to get away with it for a lot of time. But a lot of time, you don't want that. You don't want that one. You made a step and I pulled, right, strained the hamstring. Especially in martial arts, nothing worse than having things strained because it takes a long time to heal. Because we want to throw the sticks up in the air and stuff. Then you form a scar. You know, anything that you might pull, and I mean pull a brain, pull a muscle, the muscle off the bones. Then you walk, you strain the muscle, tear them, tap, got, your muscle a little tighter as you get older and older with all the scarring. About all the time we have for today's show. Once again, the very first show for DATV. Thank you very much, staff and DATV. Have a chance to come take a look, check them out on the webpage. You'll be pretty impressed. Beautiful video with that. So next time, have fun.